नमस्ते, मेरा नाम नैना है and today I have presented a sequence that will help to move forward with spine using the hip rotations. First up, we are going to attempt Adho Mukh Svanasana. Thumb touching each other, ankles touching each other, and lift yourself up. Lift the trunk up, look parallel to the floor. And come down. We'll repeat it again. Adho Mukh Svanasana tones and relaxes the nervous system, helping to relieve the depression and the anxiety. It cures the breathlessness, palpitations, extreme fatigue. Moving forward to Adho Mukh Virasana from Adho Mukh Svanasana. But here, what you will observe is that I am unable to press my heels with the buttocks. There is less pressure on the heels. So what I am going to use is a firm block for resting my forehead. Take your hands up and forward along with the spine and rest your forehead on the foam block. At the same time, you have to keep in mind that you have to pressurize your heels with the buttocks. If at any point you feel that you feel less pressure on the heels, then you should increase the height. Slowly take your spine forward and rest the forehead. Adho Mukh Virasana helps to relieve the breathlessness, dizziness, fatigue and headaches. It also helps in reducing the high blood pressure. It also stretches and tones the spine, relieving pain in the back and the neck. It also helps in reducing the acidity and the flatulence. It alleviates the menstrual pain and depression associated with menstruation. Make sure the ankles are well rested on the floor. Keep the abdomen elongated and relaxed. Take your abdomen towards the spine so that you do not dig your lumbar. Stay in this posture for a while, then release. Slowly come back up. Concave your spine and gradually release from the posture. Now we move forward to Prasarita Padatona Asana, but with a slight variation of keeping the feet on the flat bricks instead of directly on the floor. In this, we have to make a very important note that we have to move the calf muscles towards the shin bone and then take the spine forward and down. We will do this in Badhastasana, holding elbows to elbows. Look up, chin extended forward, taking the spine forward, extending the trunk, gradually go down. Let the head hang. Stretch your hamstring muscles. Prasarita Padatona Asana helps in reducing the depression and boost the confidence. It also helps to soothe the brain and sympathetic nervous system. Gradually come up. Now we will try the another variation, which is the Urdhva Hast Prasarita Padatonasana. Look up, chin extended forward, extending the spine. Gradually go down. Keep the hands on the floor. Prasarita Padatonasana energizes the heart and the lungs. It helps in reducing the blood pressure, helps to relieve the stress-related headaches, migraines, and the fatigue. It tones the abdominal organs. It regulates the menstrual flow. It strengthens the knee joint and makes the hip joint supple. It also helps in relieving the lower backache. Gradually come up. And release. Next up, we are going to practice Parshavuttanasana, but with a variation of keeping the feet on the bricks. What you will observe is as we keep the feet on the bricks, it becomes a little difficult to stabilize the posture, but you will feel the asana differently. Take your hands up and forward along with the spine and keep the hands rested on the bricks or a stool if you have. Here I have dumbbells, so I have kept my hands on the dumbbells. But if you have bricks, then you should keep it on them. Whatever you keep your hands on, your posture should be stabilized. And take your hands up. Now we will repeat it on the other side. I have used rope for stabilizing the posture. Once stabilized, move your hands up and forward along with the spine, keeping calf muscles towards the shin bone and resting the hands on the bricks. This asana helps to cool the brain and soothe the nerves. It helps to improve the digestion, tone the liver and the spleen, reduces the menstrual pain. Now we will try a variation of flexing in Parshavuttanasana. Standing on the bricks, going forward with the spine and the arms, extended chin, resting the hands on the flat bricks or the vertical bricks, and gradually flex your arms and rest your forehead on your leg. Keep both the legs straight. And extend your arms and come back up. Now we will repeat it on the other side. This asana will help to remove any stiffness in the shoulders and the neck also. Extending the arms, moving it forward along with the spine, resting the hands on the vertical bricks. Extend the elbows sideways and rest your forehead on the leg. Back to Parshavottan concavity. Gradually take your arms up and relax. Next up, we are going to do Vrikshasana, also known as a tree pose. Standing in Tadasana, bending the left leg and placing it at the root of the right thigh. However, what you will observe that sometimes the hip tends to move out of the socket. So I will be practicing it now near the wall, keeping the right hand on the wall, pushing with the right hand so that the hip stays in the socket. And the bent leg is diagonal first. Once the posture is stabilized, then moving the bent leg sideways. Now extend the left arm up towards the ceiling and slowly release yourself from the wall support and make a fist and extend your trunk up. The new point here to add on is that the hip should not move out of the socket while you are keeping the bent leg on the other thigh. If you feel that the hip is moving out of the socket, then you should prefer keeping the hand on the wall. Now I will repeat it on the other side. Left leg is straight, left hand on the wall, right leg is bent. Keep it on the left thigh root. Once stabilized, take your hand up and join to make a fist only if you feel the hip is not moving out of its socket. If you feel instability, keep the hand on the wall. Stay for a while and then release yourself from the posture. If you feel stiffness in your spine, then you can practice this before attempting Parshavottanasana. So I have placed my feet on the flat bricks, extending my spine up and making a fist. Extend your spine backwards along with the arms. Back to center. Again, extend your spine backwards. It is to release from any kind of tensions that might have created in your body. Back to center. Repeat it on the other side too. Extending the arms up and making a fist. Take your spine backwards. Back to center. Again, repeat it. Back to center. We'll repeat it again and stay. Back to center. Take the arms forward and release yourself. Next up, we are going to practice Shirshasana, but this time we are going to try and maintain the balance away from the wall, keeping the heels away from the wall. When you feel unstable in your posture, you can keep it back on the wall. So I have placed my crown of the head on the blanket and taking my legs up. Try to stabilize by pressing the elbows, keeping the elbows close to yourself. When you feel unstable, then keep your heels on the wall and then again try to keep it away from the wall. 1 foot at a time. Gradually come back and repeat it again. And release. Again, try it without wall support. This is your own practice. You have to practice it couple of times. Sometimes you will be successful, sometimes not. Once tired, come back down and rest yourself in Adho Mukh Virasana. Now we will practice Ardha Chandra Asana. 1 foot close to the wall. Keep less distance between both the feet and make a Trikonasana. Move forward in Parshavkonasana. And take the feet forward and keep the feet up on the wall in Ardha Chandra Asana. Once your posture is stabilized, extend the arms up towards the ceiling and look towards the thumb. Now keep the hand back on the waist and try to leave the wall. Like we practiced in the last video. Try this couple of times. When you get tired, release yourself from the posture. Now we will repeat it on the other side. Right feet towards the wall side. Turning the left foot towards the left side, making a Trikonasana, moving towards Parshavkonasana and keeping the leg up on the wall. Once the posture is stabilized, extending the right arm up towards the ceiling and looking towards the right thumb. Keep the hand back on the waist and try to keep the foot away from the wall. Try to make a balance. Once done, move back towards the Parshavkonasana, then towards the Trikonasana. Come back up in Tadasana. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you all.